Back to Access Hollywood Live. We are with Wynonna Judd, whose new reality show airs on the Oprah Winfrey Network in March. Wynonna, last year on Oprah, you discussed your weight loss. You'd lost over 60 pounds. Good for you,
Fantastic.
girl. Where are you now, and are you happy?
I have inner peace. I'm pretty content. I fluctuate like the weather. I accept myself today that I'm more than a number on a scale. And, you know, by spring, I would like to get back to my original weight of 8 pounds and 15 ounces.
So, Wynonna, how did you do it? How did you lose all the weight? What was that journey like for you?
Hell. It was hell. And it wasn't easy to say no. That was my biggest challenge. I started walking and yelling at God and just really frustrated with being a single parent and working and trying to manage a career and a new boyfriend and a new lifestyle and a whole new concept of living consciously. And I just started walking, and the next thing I know, I'm eating better, and I'm starting to put myself on the list and say no. I would love to do that benefit, but I've done 50 this year, and I can say no because my life is important, and I almost died twice this past year, and so that was a total reality check.
Wait a minute.
Whoa,
How? What?
Almost died twice from what?
Well, for those of you who don't watch Oprah, I say that because we talked about it a lot, because health is, you know, one of her main things. I was in a surgery for a stomach wall repair for pregnancy, and I developed 2 blood clots that went through my heart. They said 90% of people die. My lungs saved my life because I've been singing 25 years. I thank you, God. And the second was a 100-mile-an-hour impact crash head-on, and I should have died. The other guy got life-flighted, and I'm here because a fan said I love her music, and I'm going to upgrade her to an SUV. So I literally lived because people love my music, and I just continue to see all these miracles around me.
You know, and you talked about something else, a brainwave technology, some kind of a type of brainwave therapy or something that you've done for, what, 10 sessions or something that helped you become more at peace with yourself?
We don't have a lot of time. It's brainstatetech.com. It is an absolute miracle in my life. I'm off 4 major medications. I talk about it in interviews all over because it's helping people with trauma, vets, and people who, rape victims, anybody who's suffered a loss of a child, something just so horrific that you can't seem to heal from it. This is for you. I'm off the 4 medications that were life-altering, and I'm just in a really good place. And you'll see on the show, make up, your own mind about our family, certainly, because you can see us all entering this process of healing that I think all families are. Just like, the word says, it's sufficient for thee. This is a practice that just allows your brain to form new neural nets and replace trauma with light and possibility.
Well, Wynonna, speaking of light, you talked about being a single mom. How are the kids doing? You think they'll follow in your footsteps? Any musical talents there?
I hope they don't follow in my footsteps. I hope theirs are much straighter through the storm. I want Elijah to not wreck his new car. He's 16, just got his license last week. My daughter's in an empowerment program at an all-girls school, learning not to be the 4th Judd. That's the way to go, in other words. If she wants to be in the arts, they both sing, they both play, and they're incredibly imaginative, which I think a lot of people will agree that kids today have so many options electronically, they're losing their imaginations. And that's why I wrote the book, because I want people to read and have fantasy and think about what it's like to move to Nashville and be a country music star. Our family is a work in progress, and you're going to see a lot of it in March.
Sounds interesting.
We
really
all are.
Interesting. Wynonna, thank you so much.
You brought it, as Oprah always says you do.
She brings it. Her book, Restless Heart, is in stores right now. And the Judd's reality show coming in March on OWN, the Oprah Winfrey Network.